Ugh, these figures. They just get me every time. Hey Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. Today we are opening up two more of the Enesco Harry Potter figurines. We have Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall. Now, if you've seen the other videos in this series, you know that these figurines are incredibly detailed, especially for the size. It's really impressive how they get the character likeness on heads that are like that big. Now, I'm leaning towards Professor Snape to open up first, so let's put Professor McGonagall down here for a second. All right, let's take a look at the box. We have Professor Snape there on the front. Mr. Peter, our new figurine unboxing. And then here is the back of the box. So the box is that normal Wizarding World merchandise theme that we all know, this white design. All right, let's open up the Potion Master. Now, I have not yet seen this figurine up close, or really in person at all, so I'm very excited to see if this one is as good or better than the others. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Very happy to have you here. All right, the first glimpse of Professor Snape. Let's take him out here. Ugh, these figures. They just get me every time. What I'm looking at is his base. I mean, the base that he's on is just so incredibly detailed and beautiful. All right, let's put this aside, and I'm gonna turn him around and unwrap him facing you, so you guys will get to see him first. Oh, his table, oh, I guess his table is not connected to the figurine itself. So let's pull the table out. Oh no, it's broken. Well, I'll have to hot glue that or super glue that. Oh, what a shame. All right, well, let's take a look at the figurine. We'll put the table aside for now. Here is Professor Snape. All right, this figurine's face is like 98 or 97% Alan Rickman, which is very impressive for something this small. The side profile is even better. They really nailed down his facial expression, his pose, and of course his iconic costume and robes. Look at how they're swishing behind him like that. It's like he's saying, I'm someone you don't want to mess with. And that is absolutely true with Professor Snape. His hair is perfect. Perfect length, perfect way that it flows and hangs. His super dark blue suit mixed with the black robe. Really, really nice figurine. I am super disappointed with this though, that it broke off. So it's actually broken on the inside here. So as you can see, a little piece of the table broke off in the little notch that it's supposed to sit in. But I mean, look at how thin these table legs are. I mean, this is something that would break very easily. I'm sure if you have this figurine and your table is broken, Enesco will replace it for you, or it just takes a little bit of super glue or hot glue to reconnect it. But check out that figurine with the table. So on the table is a pewter cauldron, and inside is a potion liquid, which is actually clear so you can see down to the bottom, which gives it a nice real liquid effect. And then there is a potion ingredient vial on the table as well. Let's move on to the stand. So the stand is felt lined on the bottom, so it's not going to scratch up your surface. There's copyright information on there. And then the detail. Again, the detail of these stands, it looks like Hogwarts flooring. I mean, I love the stands that these figurines are on. It's stone, but it's almost carved into a piece of stone. It's perfection. I mean, the stands are one of my favorite parts about these figurines. But I mean, that sculpt work, that facial expression, his robes, everything about the Snape figurine is like 97% accurate, which again is very impressive for something this small. I am super excited for Professor McGonagall. I've heard that this is a lot of people's favorite figurine from this line. So far, my favorite has been the Richard Harris version of Dumbledore, which I very briefly looked at in a previous video, and the Quidditch Harry. That Quidditch Harry is stunning. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet, but be warned, after seeing the video, you may find that you have a Quidditch Harry in your collection because it is that good. All right, here is the box for Professor McGonagall. And as you can see, she has a list as well as the sorting hat. So this is year one when Harry, Ron, and Hermione were sorted into Gryffindor. Same box design as the Severus Snape figurine. Now keep watching, because if you're seeing these figurines and you're like, I would love to have those in my collection, I'm going to tell you about a coupon code to save you money on these figurines from Enesco. But we will get to that at the end. First, ooh, I see the Sorting Hat. Let's get to Professor McGonagall, played by Maggie Smith, and see just how good Enesco did in creating the Maggie Smith and Professor McGonagall likeness. That is absolutely Maggie Smith in miniature form. Wow. Okay, hold on, let me unpackage her and we're gonna take a closer look. Is this an incredible figurine? And of course, Enesco has the actual character names on the list. So it's not just little scribbles, you can actually read the list. Hermione Granger, Draco Malfoy, Susan Bones, Ronald Weasley, Harry Potter, Neville Longbottom, etc., etc., etc. They spared no expense in creating these figurines to make them as authentic as possible. Her robes are stunning. Look at that flow. I mean, come on, is that not perfect? This is like every cosplayer's dream to like have pleats like this. The whole design of this figurine and her costume is on point, from her brooch in the center, the feathers on her hat. The Sorting Hat is fantastic as well. I mean, the hand that's holding the Sorting Hat, the way everything flows, the way her hand is positioned holding the list and her sleeves are hanging down, absolutely stunning figurine. And we have a little bit of the Great Hall here on the base. So we have that same stone look that the other figurines have, but there's also some wood flooring from the Great Hall. Even the way the robes pool on that flooring is just beautiful, beautifully done. Again, no detail was overlooked. If you take a look at the Sorting Hat, see how the ties of the Sorting Hat are kind of flowing this way? It's like she picked up the hat and a photo was taken when the ties were still kind of moving. I've said this in past videos, but these figurines are dynamic. It looks like just a snapshot was taken from the films and they created figurines out of them. Beautiful piece, oh my goodness. I've got to find a place to display all of them because they need to be displayed. These deserve to be displayed. And then looking at the bottom of the base, it's that same felt lining with some copyright information. Well, what do you guys think? Which one of these two was your favorite? I think for me, Professor McGonagall is my favorite because of just the dynamic look and, but Snape is so dynamic too. They are both really, really good, but I think McGonagall is my favorite of the two. If you would like to purchase these, check the description down below for a link as well as a coupon code to save 15%. That coupon code is PotterCollector15. A huge shout out and thank you to Enesco for sending these two items to me to show you guys. I am very excited to find a place to display them. And when it comes to Snape, I am going to have to use the Reparo charm on his table. If you have any questions about Harry Potter or collecting, feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also join the Potter Collector community on Instagram at the Potter Collector, or on Twitter at Potter Collector. Now it's time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep collecting. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?